Welcome back. Another problem for standard 4 NF3. Understand a fraction A over B with A greater than 1 as a sum of fractions 1 over B. Here's our problem. Hope you had a restful Thanksgiving break. And if you're watching this right after, not a Thanksgiving break, today is December 3rd, Tuesday night. Then whatever day and night you're watching it, have fun with it. Here it is, grade 4, unit 3, 4NF3, number 14. Let's rotate just a little. Let's just pull out the fractions, whole number, the mixed numbers. Whole numbers, fractions, whole number, fraction, mixed number. See some more numbers. Some up there, some there. Get the point. We have a person, a proper noun, person's name. We have Brandon. Brandon. Let's just read the question right away. This time, I'm going to change it up and use a pen. Don't ever let your math teacher tell you that you cannot use a pen. Kidding, but let's just go with it. Brandon made a mistake. Uh-oh. What is the mistake? Paper's moving. I need to tape it down. Yikes. I'm going to write that super. Sorry about the lighting. I'll pull away so you can see it better. Mistake. Where is it? Select the statement that corrects his mistake. So now you see the word mistake again. So there's a problem somewhere on here for step 1, 2, or 3. Let's go back to the original problem, the very beginning. Brandon is adding. Super important. We are adding mixed numbers. Now, I'm not going to break down the mixed numbers, the whole number, the fraction, draw it out and everything. Go back to previous recordings. Note, this is problem number 14, so we are cruising by now. Hopefully. I will write that these are both mixed numbers. All right. He uses these steps to find the sum. To pop it out. Steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. To find the sum. That means we will add these two to get the sum. All right, let's see which step he made the mistake. Okay, so we know that we are adding mixed numbers. The first step, we will add whole numbers first. So let's go to step 1. Step 1, 2 plus 6 equals 8. We're looking for the sum. We are adding. Let's look down here for A. In step 1, he should have multiplied. Where in this problem does it say to multiply? It does not. In step 1, he should have multiplied the 2 and the 6 before adding. No, we are adding mixed numbers. So you just simply add the whole numbers. 2 plus 6 equals 8. That's not a mistake. He did that correct. Okay? He does not need to multiply. So this is correct. Okay. Okay, so keyword right here is multiply. That's wrong. He did this fine. Good job, Brandon. Let's go to the next step. Step number 2. Remember, adding fractions now. First we did the whole numbers, the 2 and the 6. Now it's fraction time. It is important that when you add fractions, you have a common denominator. And then you just add the numerator. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Oh, wait. Brandon added the bottom number 2. 8 plus 8 is 16. That's a problem. When you add fractions, the denominator stays the same. Let's check out the rest. Step 3, you took the whole number plus the fraction. You just put them together. That's fine, okay? But now let's look at B, C, and D. In step 3, he should not have added the whole number in the fraction. No, this is fine. If this is correct, this is fine. In step 2, notice for C and D, it says in step 2. In step 2, he should have multiplied 3 and 1 instead of adding them. No, it says nothing about multiplying. Remember, we are adding. When you are adding fractions, you do not need to multiply. So just like in A, that doesn't point out where the mistake is, okay? He did that correctly. He did need to add the 3 plus the 1. He doesn't need to multiply, so that was fine. Look, this is good. Let's go all the way to D. Well, let's hope D is off or not correct, or it tells us at least where the mistake was. Remember, we are looking for the mistake that Brandon made. In step 2, he should not have added the denominators. Let's see. In step 2, oh, he did add the denominators. That's a no-no. Okay, so you do not want to do this. This should have been 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8. This stays the same. The denominator doesn't change. And you just add the top. To have that pop out, look at this. When you're adding fractions, the denominator always stays the same. However, the numerator, you add. See that? So there it is right there. In step number 2, he made a problem. That was the mistake. Okay? So I went very slow on this, 7 minutes, 40 seconds. Once you get the hang of this and you get used to adding mixed numbers, this problem honestly could take you 30 seconds at the most. Okay? So I went back and forth, I jumped around, I was slow at times, but that was all for a reason. Notice how I identified key wording within each possible answer or each statement. Okay, I put those even in pink. Notice how A and C both had the word multiply. Now, if he would have multiplied those, if this would have been 3 plus 1 equals 3, then yeah, then that would have changed everything. But remember, his mistake was adding the denominators, which you do not do when you are adding fractions. You want the same common denominator. Okay, so correct answer, again, is D. Go back, rewatch it, and if these videos ever seem confusing or you have issues with them, of course, just talk it out with another student. Go talk it out with another teacher. They might have another approach. And as the years progress, there will be student recordings and other versions of each problem as well. For now, it is what it is for this one. Have fun with that one, and see ya.